our container covered greens bed. And so we've got a little bit of lettuce there, got a little oregano, some of our radishes. I only did just one container of radishes. I don't know why, I guess I just didn't really think about it too much, but we've got some daikons in there, and there's some watermelon radish as well. There's Swiss chard, we've got some kale, more chard, kale, some tatsoi. This one already started bolting for some reason. I guess because we had a warm start to December, but this last week the last couple weeks have been very wet, and we've had one last week has been very cold. So these guys are appreciating the warmer weather today. Our temps are going to drop again tonight, and we actually might get a little bit of snow. Hopefully it's not only going to be some flurries, but they said there's a slight chance of accumulation. There's another tatsoi, a couple more kales, a lot more kales. And we just added this support up here for our row covers and the plastic that we keep over there just in case there is any sort of considerable snow. Because last year we had one night where we had a pretty big snow, and we spent the entire night, every hour or 2 hours, coming out here and just knocking all the snow off the covers so they wouldn't cave in. It was a very difficult night, so hopefully we won't have to deal with that again, but the support right there will help a little bit, so we don't have to make that as much effort, hopefully this year. So that's a cabbage, and so that's just our little container greens bed. Okay, I moved over to one of our covered greens beds. There's a tatsoi, and I think that's one of our maybe Kamatsuno mustards. Flowering kales. We've got other kales. All kinds of greens. So this is our covered raised bed. There's another flowering cabbage or flowering kale. And this bed's doing pretty good. I'm going to move on over to look at our carrot bed next. Okay, here's our covered carrot bed, and it's doing quite well. Actually, they haven't quite gotten quite as sweet yet because the temperatures have been warmer, but this past week has been cold. We haven't pulled one up since then, so they might have gotten a lot sweeter. But we like to grow our carrots during the winter because they get much sweeter. Here it's too warmer in the summer, and the spring they just don't taste quite as good. So for us, it's a winter fall crop. And I got to remove that. We had picked up the covers, and on the sides it looks like that one fell back down. So, but this is our carrot bed. Came back over to the container covered bed, and we're harvesting some greens for our green drink. We harvest heavily from this bed, from all the beds actually. We have a green smoothie every day. So we're just taking some leaves and we blend them all up in our Vitamix with a little bit of fruit, but mostly it's green, some ice, a little bit of ginger, and that's what we're going to have for lunch. Let's see. The Swiss chard, cabbage, a little bit of everything. We're going to harvest a little bit of everything. So we're going to continue on with our harvesting, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you so much for watching.